Hey, what's happening? It's your dude, the merciless Reece L. Black. Welcome back to the booth. If you haven't subscribed, I suggest you do so. Like the video, share it, and make sure if you want to follow us for more updated clips and all that crazy stuff, make sure you follow us on the gram at CO2 Rawcast. And if you want to be nosy, go ahead and follow me, your dude. Good evening, Mr. Black. Anywho, I wanted to actually talk about something really funny today. And shout out to a dating coach who seems to always be on trial for the subject of looks, money, status. My man, Mr. Lucario. So today I want to go ahead and talk about the so-called handsome myth. Now, not too long ago, he actually had he did a live stream explaining how being good looking or being handsome, may get your foot in the door, but it's not the end all be all of succeeding on, dating, having success with women and dating, or just having casual sex with them, So I figure I'd give my little 2 cents on that. And I'm not tooting my own horn, but your boy is not exactly bad looking. He's not exactly hard on the eyes, No, I'm just playing. When I was single, I'ma be really honest with y'all. Yeah, dating was rough. I got the 3rd degree from every chick imaginable that I cold approach. It was either like, so how many women you got? Or, how many baby mamas you got? I bet you got mad kids. How many hearts have you broken? Or, do you have a girlfriend right now? And if you do, how many? It's like, I don't know what it is, but they just kind of have this stereotype of the good-looking guy who just fucks a lot and just has a whole bunch of kids. But I ain't trying to really clown or anything, but honestly, the brothers that got the most kids and the most women really don't be looking that great. Which brings me to the point of, maybe this myth about if I'm handsome or whatever, it'll get you a whole bunch of chicks. Yeah, maybe there is a little pushback. There's been also stereotypical generalizations of the so-called handsome guy being conceited or just being dumb, being all up into himself. He can't get anything done because he's too busy up in his looks or whatever. He's actually a buffoon. If you actually go back into Hollywood movies, the good-looking guy is always either the dumb jock or something, right? The good-looking guy just never has his shit together because he's always messing with some chick and he has low productivity in life. He wakes up in the morning with 2 chicks in the bed, but he's late to work. And when he gets to work, he's getting cussed out, by his boss or some shit like that. They always kind of have to have the good looking guy be the dumbass, really. But the down to earth, the average guy always gets the girl at the end. He's the one that's on his purpose. He's usually the smart, genius, nerdy guy who ends up pulling chicks, with his brain. He doesn't work out. He really didn't have to change much of his wardrobe. All he did was show a chick how to do something. She appreciated it. And then when the good looking guy comes out of nowhere to bully the geek, she gets mad at him, hates his guts, and then she ends up dating the geek. That's usually how it is. So in all honesty, Hollywood kind of makes the so-called good looking guy the freaking buffoon, the big game goof. He could get some ass, but he can't keep it. And apparently, he always needs the geek to freaking, do his homework for him. I'm going to kick your ass if you don't do my homework for me. I'm going to kick your ass if I don't get an A on this test. So the handsome guy is now the bully. The handsome guy gets complimented on dating sites. When I was out there in the dating world, like when I was on Match.com or Black People Meet or whatever, I was like, I've always gotten, the wink, or always gotten the message in the little inbox, hey, you are so handsome. And then I'd be like, hey, thank you. You easy on the eyes yourself. So are you still local? Care to hang out and kick it? Your boy wouldn't get a response at all. So that's why I was pretty much prone to always cold approaching, talking to girls, physically in front of me instead of always doing everything online. But call me old school, call me, traditional. That's just how I was. So when I'm actually talking to women, boy, do I get a look. When I come up and I just say, excuse me, hi, I'm Reece, I get this look. hi. That is not a look of, damn, he'll get it. No, that's kind of a look of like, he fine, but what is he doing talking to me? That was some of the things that I also noticed too. If a woman thinks that you are too attractive, and I really had no idea that was even like, considered by most women. If you are too attractive, they already pretty much have this preconceived notion about you. You're already bad news. Apparently, they probably think you're in the mirror too long. Second, they probably think you play games because they probably think a whole bunch of other chicks probably think you got it going on too. So they already have this thing about you being this big player. But what they really don't have any idea of is that the majority of those chicks are all thinking the same thing about me. So it's almost as if like I really didn't get a chance until I made some adjustments. Just because, you may think you're good looking does not mean that you have to be an asshole about it. So I pretty much have to just switch up, the mouthpiece. So whenever a woman asks me, so Reece, how many girls do you got? And I say, how many girls do you got? Typically, she'll laugh at that. She thinks that's funny. She wasn't ready for that one. So I kind of had to show a bit of a sense of humor. So now her thinking I'm so handsome and all this other stuff, so cute or whatever, it's already gone out of her mind. She just now knows that I'm down to earth. I'm not over here licking my lips or, giving her winks and stuff like that. I'm not stroking the goatee or whatever, I'm just over here now just have a genuine conversation with her, and she sees that. Yeah, she may know what my intentions are, but at this point she really doesn't care. She just likes to see if I'm a cool guy, and I am a cool guy. And a lot of other cats, they could be cool too, but I get it. There are some dudes out there that know they do. They know they're fly, and they're kind of an asshole about it. I get it. They taking the selfies and shit or whatever. They say things like, you know what? You're almost attractive you're almost as attractive as I am. I think we'll make a cute couple. Let me get your number. A little dumb, corny shit like that. But really, one of the things that I've learned is I like to get dressed up. I like to get groomed up. I like to have a nice appearance about myself. But I also like to make sure that I showcase my brain, that I showcase my my articulacy. That's what I like to do. I like to let everybody know, your boy can hold a conversation pretty much about everything. I try not to go political with anybody because to me that's just a turn off. I don't want to talk to you about, politics and shit like that with 3 times crazy playing in the background and shit out of bars. No. I'm trying to vibe with you. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to look you in your eyes and pretty much get to know who you are. I want us to exchange energies. Stop worrying about if I'm fucking somebody else. Stop worrying about, if I'm going to talk to another girl after you, because I am. And that's another thing that I guess a lot of handsome dudes or whatever tend to do. They tend to lie. Be honest. Yeah, I would tell girls well, this is a place of, to socialize. So therefore, you're not the only one here. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and explore my options. I'm going to do that. And you should do the same. But tell me, give me a reason of why I should only just talk to you tonight, and I will. Give me a reason to buy you a drink so we can continue this conversation. Or yet, give me a reason of how you and I should both leave this establishment together and go vibe outside on the little park bench right there. Leave all this music and drinks behind us. How about that? I had to make adjustments. I had to make sure I wasn't being no longer interrogated just because, she thought I was handsome, and let her know that I was willing to get to know her and to get to vibe with her. And if she finds me sexually attractive, then she does. But this myth that men are thinking that you have to be extremely handsome to pull ain't shit. Granted, I get a lot of compliments. I do. Man, you're so handsome. Man, you look so good. Man, your head is so clean. You're dressed so nice. You smell so good. None of those compliments scream, I want to fuck you. Those are just compliments. And if they want to fuck, hey, flattered. But the point that I'm making is, you don't need to be handsome to pull. Just have good character. Good breath actually helps too. But your appearance, how you dress. Me personally, I like to go out as if anybody of any importance I might run into. And I always want to look up to par. I want to look like you could communicate with me. I want to look like I mean business with you, regardless if it's a male or a female. I just like to look nice for me, and I feel good when I feel fly, when I'm looking fly, when I'm smelling good. That's just me personally. And a lot of you dudes out there, everybody is fly in their own way. They are. And remember, looks are typically subjective. Not every girl thinks I'm handsome. Some girls out there don't like the bald head. It reminds them too much of their granddaddy. Some of them like a little, little fuzz or a little fade. There are some waves popping or whatever. Hell, people love them some dreadlocks. It's subjective. There's someone for everybody. So you, my friend, the one that thinks that everybody has to be like handsome in order to pull, you don't. You know how many girls out there love short dudes, love skinny thin men, love big chubby dudes? All you got to do is just have your game tight. And when I mean your game tight, good character, good mind, good speech. Your life should be established. You should be about something. You should be, I don't want to say ambitious. Your goals should already be fulfilled. That's very attractive. Status. Status is a big thing. It is. Status is a big thing. But only if it's at the point where it makes you established and comfortable. You ain't got to be the richest man on the planet. Just look like you handle your business and that you're surviving. You're not starving. That's all it is. So the whole handsome shit is whatever. There's handsome dudes out there who look like they starving, But if you got your shit together and you're not starving and your character is on point and you are a joy to be around of, that is a baked cake. It's all good. You're done. But anyways, I decided I just wanted to throw that little video out there. So in the meantime, make sure you subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, help me tap the algo, follow us on the gram. You know how we do. So in the meantime, y'all have a good day. Good evening. Mr. Black.